Hi guys, welcome to the Audacity Podcast. It's your girl T Maria Shanti and my co-host
Angel and Candy.
If you don't know, now you know. You better get to know. You understand? Anyway, guys, oh my gosh, about time. We're finally starting our podcast.
Finally.
We've been talking about this for ages and we've just been bare lazy with it. But we're actually gonna come back and we're gonna come back consistent. So
Period.
You better be ready. It's gonna be a Tia Marie and Golden Candy mix. So yeah, I'm excited. How are you feeling today anyway?
I'm good. I'm excited, man. It's a new year. Motivation, hitting goals, hitting targets, starting strong.
That's it.
This is what we needed because we've been saying, let's do something together, but we didn't know what.
Yeah.
And then obviously when we first met as well, we just hit it off. Like it just made sense. Disagreeing with each other wasn't a bad thing.
No
we're
way.
We're just the same, and I like that. And yeah, it is what it is. Now we're here.
Yeah, we met at a podcast as well. We met at Spill the Juice,
which was fun.
But you know, we want to kind of like start our own thing. Kind of got motivation from that as well. And I literally thought the best person that could be my co-host could be you. Oh. So I literally was like, yeah, I hit her up and I was like, yeah, let's do this. So let's get into this anyway. Okay, so what our Audacity podcast is going to be about. So this is a platform where we basically want to share people's stories, share people's testimonies, talk about it, have our opinions and our say on what different people are going through or different things people are going through. And yeah, like just give our own advice as well. But I want to make a disclaimer that we are not experts.
Please, big disclaimer, big
disclaimer. We are not experts, okay? I just have my own life experience. She has her own life experience, and you take it or leave it. Take what you want. Like, if you don't want it, don't take it. You
exactly. And another thing that needs to be clear and put out there: this is us having fun.
That's it.
It's a place where we're gonna have fun, be vulnerable. Everything is gonna be here, and we're not gonna tolerate shade, slander, bad vibes, because that's what the UK is known for.
Literally.
Like, we're just gonna have fun, like ease up, everyone.
Yeah, that's it. We're just gonna have fun with it. So yeah, guys, that's basically the intro. But today we want to talk about a topic that's literally been popping all week. I've been just seeing it everywhere I go. Like, everyone's been talking about it. I've been hearing about it on Instagram. And that's basically like the Stefflon Don and the Jada Kingdom situation, which is pretty crazy and pretty intense.
Bro.
And the reason I want to talk about this is because I feel like this story can really relate to a lot of people and a lot of things that girls have gone through. So we're not going to dig into it too much because we don't want to have too many opinions. But I am just basically going to give a brief description of what basically the situation is. So the situation basically is that, Burna Boy, he's with Stefflon Don. Then he was with Jada Kingdom for a bit. And then he's gone back to Stefflon Don, and now Stefflon Don's basically clapped back at Jada. How the situation relates to loads of girls is that men, unfortunately, can't control themselves.
Bro.
And sometimes when you're the wifey, there's always got to be other girls there. So
no, they can't always be girls there. They can't always be girls there. If I'm the wifey, there's no girls there. Sorry.
No, literally. And it's like, I feel like this is a generation as well that people in the new year need to stop being DELULU over men.
100%.
Like, you need to stop thinking that that's okay, like, for guys to cheat or for guys to talk or entertain other girls, because in the end, like, the people that are really looking really stupid are the girls.
Yep, 100%.
Because
we're tolerating it.
That's it.
We're the one that are basically allowing men to think that they can do this for what? I'm sorry, there's no money on this earth that will allow me to be second option or take you back or allow you to spin the block because you have money. Madness.
I call it, I could be a hypocrite, right, guys? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was in a relationship where it was very toxic, and I just thought, like, guys always make this story like, my grandma died when I was 11. My fish went down the fish bowl. My fish went down the toilet. That's why I can't love. Like, listen, do you be hearing that too? Like,
you see what it is, yeah? It's always someone's death that is the reason to why you cheat.
Yeah.
So because your grandma or your grandfather died,
yeah,
that's why you cheated on me.
Literally. Or it's like, I want to love you, but it's like something stopping me. Like, are you actually, like, the thing is, yeah, is I was at a point where I was actually believing that. And I got to a point where I was believing that was okay. And I think it's like, it didn't even get to like the 10th girl for me to realize that this guy is actually like taking the piss out of me.
Okay, wait. wait. We need to go back a little bit.
Which girl?
quickly. Let's just clarify this. What do you mean 10th girl? What number were we on? What number were we on for you to be like, okay, I'm going?
He had to go to jail. Like, he actually had to go to jail. No. I don't know. You know what it was, yeah? I think by that time, it was just like, it's like, this is what God's going to do in your life, yeah? He's going to give you 3 confirmations that, he's going to give you 3, like, subtle confirmations that this is not working out and this is not like where it's meant to be. You're not meant to be with this person. He's going to give you 3 little signs. And then when you don't listen to that, like, as everyone says, when you can't hear, you must feel. Then I started feeling bare things coming left and right. That's when I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to leave. And I think, like, especially when it comes to something so materialistic, like with the Stefflon Don and the Jada thing, it shouldn't be hard for them because on their own, they're independent women.
Yeah.
So it's like the fact that they're letting this guy sort of mess them around is like, oh, but if they're getting messed around at that level, me getting messed around at this level where I'm at, being a normal person, is okay. You know? Because, like, they're handling it.
But what I don't get, right, is I didn't understand the timeline because was Steph London even with Burna Boy?
No.
Okay, so what are you pressed about? That's one. 2, I hear it, what you're saying about, like, obviously you're thinking, like, I've been messed around with these boys, now I'm up here, I might as well just stay in this situation because of materialistic things. But then again, it comes to your value, bro. Like, where's your value as a woman? I'm not saying that to judge anyone, I'm just saying it as a sister, as a friend. Like, where's your value at then? Like, what do you stand for if you're gonna let a man basically put a price on your head? Like, okay, I'm gonna give you 100K, but I'm gonna cheat on you. What? I'm sorry, I'd rather be broke and lonely than be what? A bag up and a man is playing with me, doing this, doing that. No, I'm alright.
Or just finesse him while you're there, then after a while you can just leave.
Honestly, it depends. Because you know what? This is what I really wanted to say as well, because I must have seen ZZ Mills, basically. She brought it up and she was like, when did we start enabling prostitution? Because she was saying about how Jada must have basically said, they've been saying that she puts a price on her pussy.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Okay, so listening to the Jada freestyle, and, you know, her basically saying, like, well, you know what? Even though, you know, I didn't become the wifey, I got X, Y, Z Birkins anyway, and, I got taken to Paris, I got like, put on a private jet. Like, even though, like, all that stuff is good, yeah? But if you flip it on the other side, you're basically saying to get your pussy, I got to buy you 5 Birkins, then I got to take you to Paris, and then after that, if I leave you, that's okay, because that's what you told me to get you.
So I've been having an internal battle with myself where I'm thinking, is it really prostitution? Because think about it, yeah. There's men that you date, right? You go hell and back for free. Like, you don't get nothing out of it. Like, genuinely, it's just wasted time. And then you have someone, even though they messed around with you, they put a deposit down. I'm not saying it's okay. But we live in a real world. I'm so sorry. Me personally, come for me, say what you want to say. I want to leave with something.
That's it.
And I'm not saying, pay a fee for my coochie. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I don't want to leave with empty hands.
No,
bro,
that's
true. Birkin, I feel like people also are forgetting. People are just saying, yeah, but it's a Birkin. Do you even have a Birkin?
Yeah,
because
that's it.
It's expensive. It's an investment. You can sell that. I'm not saying it's okay. It's acceptable, especially under the eyes of God. It's not okay. That's why I'm saying it's an internal battle within myself, because I'm thinking, I would also want the Birkin. Like,
Yeah,
I would also want the private jet. So it's like a 50, it's a 50-50 thing, because it's either you leave heartbroken with nothing,
that's it.
or you have all these things that you can invest and make your life better. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And let's not cap, nowadays a lot of females are on that. I'm so sorry what anyone says. Influencers, models, rappers, whatever celeb you are, footballers, that is the exchange that's happening in today's.
That's the standard procedure. Like, people who are like out of the industry, like, they hear about stuff like that, but I think with us, like, because we're in it, we really know what's going on, and that's just standard.
Exactly.
Like, that's literally standard. That's normal.
I personally, looking at your situation, you can compromise, girl.
Because
if he,
perfect.
okay,
yeah.
If he is giving you is he ticking all the other boxes?
Yeah,
but the main thing.
That's literally I'm a foodie.
Yeah, I understand, but why can't you do foodie with me and still have a good man? You know what I'm trying to say? It's compromise. I realize it's either you want to sit in the problem or be a problem solver. Yeah. Like, okay, my man doesn't do the one thing that I really like, but he does everything else. So he's basically at what, 95%?
Yeah.
That 5%, your friends can give you that. I can give you that. That's so true. It's not a loss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? If he's making you happy, you're glowing. He's your man. Food is not that deep. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We can do that.
No, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I just love like food, like, and the thing is, because he's not like a foodie like that as well, like, I'm always like, oh, like, there's this nice restaurant we should try out, or there's this place I've seen on TikTok, and then he's always like, I don't want to eat that, and I'm just like, don't piss me off. Like, don't even get me mad right now, because like, I'm just like, cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's nice. I think I like sharing a meal with someone. I think that's the thing that I like. But yeah, going back to the topic what we was talking about anyway. Just bringing up like another scenario where there's like sort of being in the middle, like, I'd say, like, I've had with like a guy, and then I'm arguing with the girl. Like, sometimes like the side chick is really hyped up.
Yeah.
And it's like, babe, you're just there for the moment.
Yeah.
Like, calm down. Like, I think that's another thing as well.
You see, even with the side chick thing, yeah, you know who's to blame? The man. That nigga has made that girl feel comfortable. For example, with the Jada and Steph London situation, Burna Boy has clearly and obviously blatantly shared her information with Jada.
Yes,
do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
so that's why she's that amped up. That's why she's that comfortable. Do you ever think a nigga I'm chatting to, a girl could ever step to me?
Hey.
What are you going to say to me?
What the fuck are you going to say?
What are you going to say to me?
Because yeah. Because he should be like, I don't want my nigga to ever be friendly. I don't like you to be friendly. I don't want no girl thinks that she can come to me and talk any type of way. What?
As a woman.
A woman? Are you crazy? But I can't lie. I was that girl that was coming to the side chicks as women, innit? Because I needed to find out what was going on.
What?
Do you know how many girls I've met?
It's annoying me because you're saying girls, not even girl.
Not even girl. And some of the girls are like young. They're like 17. And they're seeing a big influencer message them saying, hi, excuse me. It was embarrassing. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you find yourself messaging someone, it's over.
Bro.
Lock it off, bro.
Nah.
Lock it off.
Nah. I feel like that's why God hasn't put me in that position. Because if I was to be in that position, I would switch.
I lost my mind.
I will switch.
I done the crazy.
I will switch. It will be a quick RIP. Because what do you mean?
I done the crazy, bro. I done everything.
Okay, I want to explain something to you. In all my relationships, I never check the man's phone.
That's why.
I never check the man's phone. I believe curiosity killed the cat. Bro, I'd rather act like I cannot see anything.
No.
Because I can't. It will be the end. Me and that guy.
I'm on 7 lives. I've got like 2 left. Like,
bro,
I'm not even joking.
I can't. It just won't work for me. I can't. Sitting in that position, the girl she's getting lit up. He's getting lit up. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Everyone. Yeah.
So even, you know what? I give a round of applause to Jada, Steph London, because you guys are strong. I could never do this, especially on the internet.
Yeah, no, I can't. And especially like the thing that I didn't like as well is the fact that, you know, Jada kind of mentioned, you know, like Steph London's child. That's one thing I didn't like.
I don't like that.
You don't mention like someone's child, like that child is innocent, you know, like they're vulnerable. You should never do that. And as a mom, I guess you can kind of like relate. Like,
bro, I didn't play
someone to talk about your opinion.
I didn't play that.
Hey,
I didn't play that at all. When I hear someone say, "Oh, your daughter," I'm like, yeah, tread
carefully,
lightly. When it comes to my kid, I understand. When I was reading comments, people were saying, "Oh, it's a Caribbean thing that people come for anyone. It will be your mom, your grandma, your this, your that." I don't care, bro. If it's about me and you, keep it between me and you, because my kid is a touchy subject. And now that I've become a mom like me, I'd be like, this, your kid, this, before I had a kid. I was quick to comfort people's children. And now that I have my own, I keep my mouth shut because I don't know one speaking on my kid. At all. At all. I don't play that. I would have said link up. Jada, I would have paid for Jada's ticket. Wherever you are, come to the UK. We need to talk face to face.
No, literally. But I do think like, well, I haven't heard Stefflon Don's latest track. I've just heard.
Yeah, because they put out 2.
Yeah, they put out 2, 3. I don't know what number.
I don't know what number.
Yeah, I don't know what number. I don't know what episode. All I know is it needs to finish right now.
With another girl, and you see what it is with men as well. They're hitting these girls raw, and then you're coming to hit me raw. Not scared that I will get something. You're not even worried that I could be in jeopardy. What do you mean? What do you mean?
That is crazy. That is crazy. But you know what? Like, the thing for me, is that when I was going through those things, I was really losing my mind. Like, even like with the Stefflon Don and the Jada thing right now, like Stefflon Don, obviously she's the main like wifey. Like, you will really lose your mind, like concentrating on these guys. Scenes. Yeah, you really do. And the thing is, like, people will not see it. Like, people will not see it until they talk to you and then they feel your pain and they think, you know, and it's like, the point that I'm at now with all those situations that I went through, I prayed to be at this point. Like, I'll tell you right now, like, I cried tears to be at this point that I'm at. So if you're going through that situation where the person just keeps cheating on you, doing you wrong, from the first cheat, you need to leave. Like, you need to get out. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. So, you know.
Oh my God.
I know.
You know what, yeah?
Like, no.
I'm actually proud of you. I'm never going to sit here and judge you and be like, you did what? No, that's not me. I don't like judging people. It's not my place. And everyone learns differently.
That's it.
Certain people have trauma. Like, this is why I always say you need to know context about a person before you talk, before you judge. Do you get what I'm trying to say? I can never sit here and be like, what, 8 girls? But that's the thing. I don't know the attachment you had to this man. I don't know why you was attached. I don't know the things that he done for you. What mind tricks. Because I have friends who have been cheated on. And when they tell me the way that their men act, it's just manipulation. And you see what it is. And a lot of the time, men use gifts and things to blindside you, literally blindside you. For example, let's say your man cheats on you, then he pulls up with a Bentley outside.
What are you going to do? Like, what are you really going to do?
This is your dream car. Like, you don't have that much money. He's giving you your dream car or your dream house. I'm not saying it's okay, but it's like, it blindsides you because you're like, damn, like, should I just take him back? Like, that's literally what you're thinking. And I hear it. I understand completely. I'm proud of you for coming out of that. Because me...
Hey, I was like, I think I got to a point where, like, it's so crazy because I always go back to God. And it's like, during that time, there was 1 week, I was so, like, tired. I wasn't eating properly. I went to church and I stood in the church. As soon as I stood in there, I just started crying. Like, I just started crying. And I just said, God, like, release me, like, from this person,
intervene.
Yeah, I was just like, please, like, get involved, like, take control now. Like, I know you're the God of miracles. I know you're the highest of the highest. So take control right now because I'm losing my mind. And so then God told me, okay, every time now you see him, pray when you leave him and pray before you go see him. And when you pray, say that you rebuke his spirit. Yeah. Like, cancel his spirit. Yep. So then every single time I was around him, I feel like his bad spirit and my good spirit, they weren't mixing. So then it was starting to make me hate him. Yeah. So I was like, cool. It's getting there. And yeah, so then I finally got away.
And you know what's so crazy? I had a situation with this guy. It was just bondage. Like, constantly going back to him. You're not doing anything for me. Like, And I remember, this was like last year. I was like, God, I don't even want to think about this man. I want to be sick to the thought that I don't entertain him.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy because the minute I started getting ready to pack my bags, that's when he was starting to move correct. Oh, I want to do all these things right for you, baby. I want to come through and give you what you want. Nah, God's already intervened. God literally put a barrier between us. If you think I'm lying, babe, I have it on my notes. I have a prayer that I found on Google.
Oh my days.
I put his name in between the empty blanks because I was like, I cannot be with this man. I don't want it no more. I want to rebuke all that kind of energy, man. There's no way that a man can have a hold of you like that. That's not normal. It's not okay. It's not healthy as well. Like,
And I think when something's healthy, like with my most like recent like situation, like it was a real shock to me when God brought me a good man.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I was like, is this a trick again?
Yeah.
Because literally, like after my ex, I kind of experienced like a trial and tribulation again, and then it was like, okay, God, like next year, please, like I just want to have a good man, whatever. And it's like I wasn't even searching, and then it just like came.
It's literally when you don't, when you're not looking for it, when you don't want it, that's when God's like, okay, here you go. I feel like now you're ready. And now that you went through that situation with that previous guy, now you know all the signs to look out for. Now you know the minute a red flag shows up, even if it's amber, yellow, whatever, orange.
I'm seeing pink.
You're gone.
I'm seeing green.
You're gone, bro.
No, literally.
So, and you know what? There's a reason why you probably went through that. Yeah. Like right now we're here, we're doing this, we're talking about it. Maybe there's younger girls or girls our age watching this video and they're thinking, right, if they went through it and they came out on the other side, then I can do it. That's exactly why we're talking about it. Because sometimes we're sitting there, we're like, God, why am I going through this? Like, what is the reason? There's always a reason for your madness. You get what I'm trying to say? It's a story to be told to someone. Even if you have a child, you'll be able to tell your daughter and be like, look, babe, this is what I went through. Don't be like me. Like, work smarter, not harder. This is what I went through. I want you to grow from my mistakes and do better. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I think also as well, like, I really want to touch on the topic of love bombing. So, like, it's like, like when you're first chatting to someone and it just feels like you're in love with them in the first 2 weeks and everything's going, well, baby girl, that is fake. I'm telling you right now, it's going to end horribly and it's going to turn out that guy was selling you a facade. Fling. Summer fling, hey, that summer fling's going to turn into disappear because as soon as the sun goes, that man will leave you too.
You need to have that mindset of, this could be temporary.
Yeah.
This could be temporary. Every time you speak to someone new, you just need to have that mindset of, I'm not going to get attached.
And don't expect anything. Like, don't expect because it will never come.
Oh, no. Do expect something. Expect disappointment.
Oh, no, disappointment,
Yeah, because men will disappoint you. They will. And you need to put that in your head from early because don't be expecting, oh, yeah, he loves me now. Babe, it will fade. Like, a lot of men are manipulators. You can't spell manipulation without a man.
Women can be manipulative too.
No, 100%. But I'm saying if you actually sit back and talk less and listen, a lot of men really tell on themselves.
They reveal. You know what? God told me to do that too, and it was the craziest thing.
You will hear the things that you need to hear. If you sit back, right, and you're like, cool, I'm not going to put no expectations on the table. I'm going to expect to be disappointed. This person's going to either hurt me or violate me. You just put it there, yeah. Not saying it's bad energy. Just have that at the back of your mind because you don't know how someone's going to treat you. You don't know what a man is going to bring to you. Some men are conniving. They will ask you, you know what? Some men, they'll be like, oh, what was your ex like? So they know exactly
the
what
standard to come
don't
with. Tell them anything. No, I think it honestly depends on the guy's intention.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it depends on their intention. But if you told them like, yeah, like I got cheated on this amount of times, that went through this, I went through that, I went through this, like that might, if they're still immature, that's gonna trigger them to probably do the exact same thing. Like, and leave no crumbs, like literally.
But what I've noticed as well, a lot of men that are living in the limelight lifestyle, they're okay with it because it's glorified nowadays. It's glorified to cheat on your girl, not being loyal, having 10 women. Like, it's glorified. To them, it's normal. They have options, easy options. If you're not going to give him what he needs, he can just find that like that.
Have a go, yeah.
You feel me? So you as well, as a woman, be accountable to your actions. Know what you're doing as well. Don't put it all on the man, because it's not all men. Men don't always manipulate you.
No.
Men are blank, right?
That's
when
true.
they meet you. So it's what you put out and feed them, and then they will take that and do something with it. Because if they know you're not the one to play with, they're not gonna play with you, bro.
Yeah.
But if they see a little crack of weakness because you've shown them that,
that's it,
baby, they're running with it.
They're dragging you on the back of the car. They're dragging you out, guys. I'm telling you right now. And it's so crazy because, like, that guy that will drain you, like, you will literally see them glowing.
Yep.
And you will just be looking tired.
Yep.
Like, I remember, like, my face was skinny. I wasn't eating.
Losing weight.
Yeah, losing weight. I was looking, like, very, 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 like a green pale. Like,
sick. You look unwell.
Yeah, you look unwell.
Yeah.
And, like, even at that time, like, everything that I wanted to go right for me wasn't going right. And then it's, like, for that person it was. So it was just looking like, oh, like, he's got this tapped, insecure girlfriend that keeps going wild every now and then. And it's not that. It's like, that's just what I'm being given. Like, that's the thing with, like, guys need to know, yeah, girls are going to go off, like, what you literally give them. Like, if you treat them good, and it's not hard, like, how much are even flowers? £3.
Bro,
even
the cheapest flower you can...
£5.
If you don't have money and you're broke, you can go to someone's garden and pick a flower. It's the intention and the small gesture behind it. Because I feel like that's what a lot of people, I'm not just going to say men, females and males, don't understand. It's the gesture, bro. Like, flowers are not that expensive. Go to someone's garden. If you really have no money, be like, baby, I thought of... No, because that is going to be sweet. If you're someone that's never had flowers...
Oh my God.
You never had flowers before, and a man's like, look, babe, I thought I literally just found this flower. It's not a lot. Some people are going to be like, what the I don't want no flower from a garden. But I'm just saying, it's the gesture behind it. Like, it's not hard, like you said, to be nice to a female.
No, that's it. No, it's literally not hard. So, like, we're literally going to give you what... We're going to respond to what you guys give us. Like, that's 100%. Just how it's going to be. Like, if you're bringing us bare drama, like, bare girl drama, or, like, if you know as well that you're in that light, like... and you know, or you're this kind of person or whatever, why don't you have standards for yourself? Because for a girl, like, people will look at girls and say, oh, the girl's carrying herself like this or rare tear tear. But when it's guys, like, nothing's said. Like, I know if I moved the same way that my ex did, I'd be a hoe.
100%.
Like, I'd actually be a hoe.
100%.
Like... niggas will really know about it and be like, cool, I'm not coming to this girl to chat to her. I'm just coming to this girl for a short time, like a fun time, not a long time to get it. So it's like, as well, like, when you leave those toxic relationships, make sure you heal before you meet someone new. Yeah. Because meeting a good man, I feel like me at the stage that I'm at now, in the beginning, it was kind of hard, like, dealing with a good man because, like, I don't want to take the toxic traits that I've been taught that now into this. So,
and you know what? This is literally what I've been saying to, like, my friends and family. I've been saying, if you have trauma, genuinely take the time out.
Go therapy.
Go heal. You need to unlearn all those bad habits. You need to be single when you are single. When I say that, I don't mean single when you're entertaining 3 people, single when you still talk to someone every day, single where you're lonely, because when you're alone, you have time to reflect, you have time to grow, you have time to understand why you act the way that you do. Genuinely, from last year till now, I've not been speaking to anyone because I said to myself, I genuinely want to have a moment of self-reflection. I want to know what I want for myself. Genuinely, not just saying I want a nice guy. I want to know what kind of nice guy do I need? What kind of things do I need? And how do I need to be a woman? Because I noticed, in the other relationship, I felt like I carried a lot of things. Like, I was kind of dominant. You know, do you know what I'm trying to say?
I think I can be like that.
Yeah, I'm very dominant and I want to tap in more into my submissive, feminine side. And I realized that only comes out of you when the man treats you right. Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say? I've been submissive. Like, my partner, when we was together, my ex-partner, my baby father, he was amazing to me. Obviously, things ended badly, but he taught me a lot about self-awareness. Does that make sense? The things that I learned that were bad were also good, because I'm like, okay, I no longer want to do these things. I no longer want to be this way. I don't want to be toxic no more. I want to get rid of this.
Yeah.
That's why I say when being single is very, very important.
And the thing is that in the beginning, it's not going to feel like that. Being single, it's not going to feel like that. But I guarantee you, like, me going home, going to bed knowing that I don't need to chat to anyone is the best feeling.
It's the best feeling.
Like, me waking up, I could do whatever I want. Like, I don't need to, like, panic. And I think when you meet the right person as well, that's when it's really nice, because it's like, it should just be so smooth. Like, everything should run smooth. Nothing should be panicky. Like, you might have some moments where you might disagree about certain things, like what I was saying about the food thing. But it's like, you will find other things, like, I don't know, like, you just don't really argue. Like, it's really weird. Like, by now, I really would have been, like, proper arguing. But hasn't triggered me yet, so.
And you're changing as well. You're growing. You're growing with him. He's pushing you into a new you, the better you, basically. So it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. But I realized all of this as well, like, the improvement within yourself starts with accountability. Knowing exactly where you've gone wrong as well. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to be accountable.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You're not accountable to your actions. You don't understand why you act the way that you do.
Yeah.
Like, people think, oh, it's because of that person. People nowadays are very good at pointing fingers and blaming. But what about yourself? What have you done in a relationship that's made that person like that too? Because I know for a fact that I was a partial reason to the breakup, and I'm never just gonna put it on my baby dad. I know how I can be. I know that I can be toxic. I know that I got a fiery mouth. I got an attitude. People always telling me, fix your face.
I'm petty as well.
Petty,
I'm so
bro.
petty, bro.
You see what I'm trying to say?
If there's a tit, I'm gonna tap, bro.
You see, and ex-relationships bring the worst out of you. Certain people bring the worst out of you, and some people bring the best.
But then when you find a good man, he's gonna come to you and he's gonna say, hold up, no. We don't do that over here. We talk. We don't shout. And you see when you get shut down like that, I'm like, okay, daddy. I'm like, you want me to be quiet? Okay. Literally, no, like, when you get that, when you have a guy that actually has boundaries and, like, it's just fitting, and it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, we don't talk. You're right. Let's try again.
We don't need to shout. We don't need to fight. We don't need to argue.
Yeah.
You just want to talk calmly, peacefully. I just love that. I love that. And it shows as well that you're accountable within yourself. You are self-aware of yourself as a man. That is very attractive. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I feel like everyone in general needs a point in their life where they just have some time to be alone and fix up. Genuinely, you need to fix up. And be okay with fixing up. You feel me?
And if you see your friends, like, going through a situation like that, like, I remember when I was sort of, like, going through those situations, like, my friends were just, like, got to a point where they never let me go. Like, they always was there for me. But they got to a point where they're like, if you don't leave this, like, you're gonna end up losing yourself, and you're gonna lose all, like, they're like, you got so much going for you, you got so much talent, you're pretty, like, there's, like, millions of people in the world, like, what are you doing? And I think that was the thing. Like, if you guys see your friends that are going through things, like, really do, like, stick it on them. But if you feel like it's obviously, like, affecting your growth, then take that out of your life. But if you can, always encourage them to get away from it, because eventually they're gonna hear it and it's gonna tap in.
Also, I was gonna say, if you have a friend who's going through that, try to be understanding. Saying things like, that could never be me.
Yeah.
That doesn't help, babe.
Yeah.
You're not helping me. No. If anything, your friend is going to start hiding even more issues that they're going through.
I don't thought of it like that, you know.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Being an understanding friend is very, very important, because although you're a sister and you understand that she's going through this, what are you really doing to help? Like, one of my closest friends, right? Her man was cheating on her. When she first told me one thing, I said, he's cheating on you straight. Because I know game. I know how men act straight. I said, he's cheating on you. She didn't see it. Cool. Kept reminding her of her worth. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to go to God about it.
That's it.
I'm not going to go to you because right now you're so blinded you can't see. So me as your friend, I will get on my knees for you and I will pray that this man will leave you alone and you will leave him alone. I pray for my friends. I don't play in detail. I said, God, these are the reasons in detail why she needs to leave this man. This man is not benefiting her. She's lost weight. Mentally, she's not on her work. She's not doing what she needs to do. She's not in the career that she wants to be in. She's insecure. She's always arguing. Like, whatever he says, she does. That's not okay. I'm going to go to God for you. I promise you that. And God will intervene. Because I feel like a lot of the times as well, friends, they are so quick to be like, babe, why are you in that situation? That can never be me. But, babe, it can be you.
No, it definitely can be you. And I think that's why as well, like, when I'm talking about, and when I'm going to be talking about different situations and different people's situations in the future, like, never think that can't be you, because it really can. Like,
it really can.
You can literally just fall in love with someone and you can be so blinded. So
you're smitten. It happens. That's why I'm saying understanding. You need to learn how to be an understanding person. It's not just saying, oh, I understand you, I get you, you can do better. Because, babe, you reminding her of her worth when she can't even see it is doing nothing for her. Nothing. All you can do is support her, be a good friend to her. Whatever she wants to tell you, give her an open space well. Not judgmental. A lot of friends,
this is a safe space, baby.
You know what I'm trying to say? A lot of girls would be like, nah, I don't judge my friend, but look at your body language.
That's it.
Look at the way that you're acting. Why can't you just sit there and be like, okay, so what do you want to do about it?
What's the next step?
What can we do?
Yeah.
If you want to continue being in this relationship, just don't tell me the things that he does, because I know you're going to go back to him. And I don't want to be that friend who's negative and you can't come to you. You feel me? But if you want to get out of it, let's pray about it. Let's do something at least.
Yeah.
Because I'm not about to be your friend and watch you getting taken for a...
Do you get it?
What?
There's no way. My friend.
Nah.
Have some standards, yeah? Come on, girls. Let's level it up. It's 2024. Guys, thank you for watching the first episode. Yeah, man. We enjoyed it. I always want to leave the episode with a prayer. I always feel like, the topic today has been about, growth, us not taking crap from men, knowing when a guy's right for us, knowing when a guy's not right for us, and also avoiding those situations where we always end up in the middle, just to notice when someone's cheating on you, treating you bad in the beginning, and to just get out of it quick. So I just want to leave us in a prayer. So, Lord, please take control this year. And literally just take the wheel and just encourage the young girls of today just to really look out for the signs of, relationships, dealing with men, dealing with guys, dealing with puberty, everything that's going on. Everyone's feeling different emotions. Lord, this year, just take control and just allow us to really identify those things of what is good in a person and what is bad in a person. Allow us to be not blind, but allow us to see and actually dissect the situation and what's going on, and allow us to also be more understanding for our friends and, honestly be there for them. And if they do feel like that there's no one to talk to, allow the people that are watching this video to then come to us and we can also give them advice.
Heavenly Father, as I come before you, I ask you, Lord, right now in this moment, to touch my sister's heart, Lord, with whatever she's going through, whatever trauma, PTSD, whatever, anything that's ever happened in her heart, for you to release it. I pray for my sisters and brothers who are watching the video right now to open their hearts before you, Lord, and kneel down and come to you in a vulnerable moment and seek you, Lord. As we've gone into a new year, Lord, I ask that people remain focused on their goals, not just searching for love, Lord, searching for love in you. Nowadays, people are so fulfilled by internet stuff, Lord, materialistic things, and forget about you. Yeah, they give you praise when things are done, not in between, Lord. So I ask you now in this moment, Lord, to intervene in every single person's life right now. Wherever they have a hole in their heart, may it be filled by you. It can't be filled by no man. That's something I've learnt myself, and I'm glad to say before you. In this podcast, we spoke about many topics. We're not perfect. When we come to you, we know, Lord, we're sinners. That's why we come to you in vulnerability, Lord. I ask you now, have your way for every single person, any person that's clicked on the video or liked the video, or anyone who's seen this, Lord, listen to this prayer and have faith in God. I thank you for what you've done and continue to do. In Jesus' name we pray and say amen.
Thank you guys for watching the Audacity Podcast. It's been your girl Timmy Ashanti and my co-host
and Golden Candy.
See you guys in the next video. Bye.